I just found my #1 hater and it started in Roblox. This is Oinkpoo, some kid I stole money from in-game about 2 months ago. Then I forgot about him, fast forward to today, and this was a massive mistake. I get a notification, a YouTube super chat. You probably don't know this, but super chats instantly notify my phone. It's $5 from Oinkpoo himself. You can't run forever. And just as I remember who he is, I realize this super chat has blown up. People start copying his donation and Oinkpoo has somehow built a cult. Now, I'll take the free money, but what did this mean? I wanted to know, so I searched for Oinkpoo on my channel's comments, and what I found was truly disturbing. Ever since I trolled him in Roblox, he has commented on every short I've made ever since. I didn't forget what you did. 10 views in 1 minute, bro fell off. And the worst one, oil up for Oinkypoo. If I die soon, you know who did it. I just found—
What is this code? Pay. What is this code? Gas. What is this code? Hey. What is this code? Lay. What is this code? Bathe. What is this code? Way. What is this code? Ray. What is this code? Say. Let me know which one you got right and wrong in the comments. What is—
Do you want to play Poppy Playtime Chapter 5 mobile version on your phone? Are you Do you want to play Poppy
These are things your friends cannot do. These are things your friends cannot do. Number 1, they can't curse at you without your consent. If you tell them to stop and they keep doing it, that can be considered verbal harassment. This can lead to fines or penalties, often around $20 to $200. Number 2, they cannot make fun of your personal things, your family, weight, body, or looks. Number 3, if you tell them a secret and they spread it, that's breaking trust. Some schools or local rules can issue fines or penalties, usually around $50 to $500. These are things your friends cannot do.
Remember when you could just...
If you jump from a 50-story building, you might think firing a shotgun at the last moment could save you. That's because a shotgun creates massive recoil, lowering the speed of your... If you jump from...
Creekcraft just got the most inappropriate donation ever, because when he was streaming admin abuse, someone sent a donation that came through text-to-speech. Creek had no idea what was coming until it started playing out loud to his entire stream. It somehow bypassed every filter. While it was playing out loud, it said something that made Creek go completely silent, and what the donation said at the end was absolutely disturbing.
If you actually have a yin-yang strawberry elephant, I'll give the chat 1,000,000 Robux. No way.
Dear Queefcraft, I've been gooning to your stream for 69 minutes and wanted to tell you that I finished and now have cheese. You're awesome, man, keep it up.
What? You did what? You got cheese?
Creekcraft just...
Worst phobias you could ever have. Ablutophobia. Fear of bathing or washing. Nomophobia. Fear of being without a mobile phone. Azoopterphobia. Fear of mirrors or seeing one's own reflection. Worst phobias you could ever have.
These are the YouTubers that everyone hates. First up, Neon. When he was 14, he faked his own death. He told fans he had a brain tumor and might not make it. People genuinely felt bad for him, but days later he was back streaming like nothing had ever happened. That's when everyone realized he used them for views, and the backlash he got was huge. Next is Darmen. He actually used to be respected in the YouTube community for educational videos that taught real-life lessons. But everything changed when actors exposed him for being too greedy to pay them, which made him lose all his good actors, and made his ideas go from actually good to just lame. And finally, Logan Paul. Even though he's somehow a huge WWE star now and invented Prime, people will never forget his 2017 video in Japan's infamous forest. The reality is that he filmed something incredibly disrespectful for views that should have ended his career. Which YouTubers would you guys like to see next? These are the YouTubers that everyone...
Oh. This is why nurses don't wear normal shoes. Just imagine you're giving an injection and the needle slips from your hand. If it falls on your foot and you're not wearing the right shoes, it can go straight through. That's why nurses wear special needle-proof shoes. They protect their feet and keep them safe during work. This is why nurses don't...
Why is the player color yellow in Poppy Playtime? You might think it's just a random design choice, but what if it actually means something deeper? We see throughout the game that the player's hands and theme color are bright yellow standing out in the dark abandoned factory. In Poppy Playtime Chapter 5, the environment becomes more intense, darker, and more dangerous. Yet the yellow remains bold and visible. Yellow often symbolizes caution, curiosity, and awareness. It's the color of warning signs, the color of something that demands attention. So like and subscribe or Catnap might appears in your room tonight. So maybe the player isn't just surviving. Maybe the player is meant to see what others don't. Why is the player...
I don't care if I get canceled for saying this, but I don't really like Taylor Swift's music that much. Like, it's just not that... I'm just kidding. I love Taylor Swift, guys. She is so awesome, and she makes such good music, and I love her and her boyfriend. I'm gonna try to sit in silence for 10 minutes without using technology. Here we go. Who wants a bite of the apple? Too slow. Almost got it. Tricked ya. Okay, dang, fine, take it, man, just take it. I didn't know you were so hungry, my bad. Now, I don't know who put this donut here, but if it's a trap, oh well, because I'm gonna try to eat it. Oh, come here. Almost. I just made a fake account because I wanted to comment on my own post and call myself attractive, hoping that everyone else would agree. But instead of that happening, everyone just disagreed and cooked me. But the worst part? My comment got 0 likes! I just found a piece of hair in my fries, but the person who was making my food was bald, which means this is either their armpit hair or worse. I don't care if...
What are you...
If you haven't...
What are you doing? Are you taking a pic of me because I'm so cute? What are you...
If you haven't changed your browser...
This magic trick literally only works on 2% of people. Basically, unless your brain is on a mythical level, nothing is going to happen. This is an optical illusion. In a second, it's going to start spinning and get bigger. Stare right at the center and do not blink. If you look away, you instantly fail. But if you are in that 2% who can actually keep your focus locked, I am going to make everything around you shrink and look like it's getting sucked into a black hole. The longer you stare, the crazier the results get. Try not to blink, but if your eyes water, you can blink quickly. While you keep your eyes locked on the middle, double tap the screen right now to lock the effect in. Also, this effect actually stacks, so if you want it to hit way harder, just rewatch the video. In a moment, I'm going to count down from 10. But before I do that, keep your focus completely locked. If you lose focus now, it might make the effect worse and you might have to restart from the beginning. Keep watching until the end to find out if you can beat it. When I hit 1, look around, your room. If everything is actually shrinking, that means you're in the 2% and you have to hit subscribe. Ready? Keep staring. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This magic trick...
This is how Photoshop edits looked back in the 1990s. First is a classic move. She completely removes her ex from the photo, and you'd never know he was there. Clean edit, 7.5 out of 10. Next, she edits this photo to make it look like the guy is floating. It almost works, but if you look closely, you can still see the hand holding him. That one's a 6 out of 10. Now this one looks impossible. They're hugging, so there's barely any space to fix, but she solves it by painting everything pink, even the dress. Creative and bold. Easy 9 out of 10. And finally, this family photo. She removes a person entirely and even fixes the smallest background details. No mistakes, no traces left. That's a perfect 10 out of 10. This is how photo.
So today, something awkward happened in class. My teacher suddenly stopped the lesson, looked straight at me and said,
How's that YouTube thing going?
The whole room went quiet. Some people started whispering again like,
Yeah, the YouTuber.
Then she said something that caught me off guard. She said,
If you really believe this can work, prove it.
She told the whole class that if I hit 50,000 subscribers before the semester ends, she'll stand up in front of everyone and admit she was wrong about me. Now everybody's watching, even the same people who laughed before. So if you're seeing this, don't just scroll past. Subscribe and comment 50K. Let's see what happens when she checks again. So today, something awkward.
A man brought his pretty female coworker home. When he tried to open the door, he realized he had forgotten his keys, so he called a locksmith. The locksmith arrived and kicked the door open in one shot. The man looked surprised and said, "Wow, it was that easy? Can you make it a little cheaper?" The locksmith replied, "I'm a professional. If I said 100, then it's 100. Just as the man was about to pay, he suddenly heard his girlfriend's footsteps. She was supposed to be on a business trip, but she had come back early. She came over happily to surprise him, but the moment she saw the woman standing next to him, her face turned serious. She asked, "Who is she?" The man panicked and couldn't say a word. Seeing the situation, the locksmith immediately switched to Oscar-level acting. He said, "I'm a professional locksmith, and this is my apprentice. She's here to practice." The girlfriend asked, "How much did it cost to open the door?" Before the man could answer, the locksmith quickly said, "This lock was 5-star difficulty, so it's 500. The man instantly understood and said, "Yes, that's the price we agreed on earlier." The girlfriend thought it was expensive, but she still paid the money for him. After taking the money, the locksmith said to the woman, "What are you waiting for? Grab the tools, let's go." And the two of them left right away. A man brought his
Niveau impossible.
What if the real villain in Poppy Playtime is actually the player? We spend the entire game running, surviving, and fighting monsters. But have you ever stopped and asked, why are they really attacking us? In Chapter 5, the factory feels completely destroyed. The deeper we go, the more it feels like something is trying to keep us from uncovering the truth. In Chapter 4, it becomes clearer that the experiments were intentional. The toys were once living beings turned into something else. In Chapter 3, we see more evidence of failed experiments and suffering. The atmosphere feels less like a haunted factory and more like a crime scene. But like and subscribe or hug.
Never play Roblox before doing your homework, but before the story, like the video, or you'll be bald before you're 20. Recently, a boy—
I wish for $1 billion in my bank account right now. $1 billion? You got it! This says $1 trillion. I'm sorry, I suck at numbers. This is even better! I wish to have clear skin. Odd choice, but you got it! I wish I lost some weight. Your wish is granted. What did you do? This is fun. I wish for a brighter future, and you got it. I wish to—
Ever wanted a digital dollhouse that truly comes alive?
Okay.
Class, let's start attendance. Do we have a J, K, M, and O? No L. Piece of the alphabet without the L. Noel. Who cares about spelling anyways? Then we have Odeon? It's ocean. Oh my god, whatever. Okay, then we have Buzz Lightyear? To infinity and beyond. Respectable. Then we have something with a K. It's Natalie. Can you read? Can your parents spell? Exactly. Then we have N. Yes.
Actually, it's—
Don't say it. Don't say it.
It's just in, as in just in.
Oh, great heavens! Okay, class, let's start attendance.